So a lot of really interesting projects and really important projects going on in the group. The flagship underground project at Venetia, the Venetia Underground project, continues to go well, and we've done very well in pushing that project ahead on time and on budget. So that's a really big and exciting expansion project that goes well. Letlhakane tailings facility came into operation in the first half of the year and will certainly ramp up in the second half of the year. So on upstream projects, you'll see we continue to do well and continue to invest very heavily. And I was thrilled that last week we were able to announce that we'd reached agreement with the board of Peregrine Diamond Company to acquire 100% of the shares in that company. It's an exciting exploration project in the very far north of Canada on Baffin Island in Nunavut. We think it's a very exciting deposit, and we're really looking forward to getting our teeth into that deposit. So I think that goes to show the continued focus and investment on production in the rough part of our business, where we're very, very, very committed. But we've done a number of other really exciting things in areas outside of the rough business. The first 100 diamonds in our Tracer blockchain project have now found their way entirely through the blockchain. You'll recall we announced Tracer in January this year, and we're trying very hard and doing a lot of work on putting together the industry's first end-to-end blockchain. Blockchain being an immutable digital public register of transactions taking place all the way along the diamond value chain. And our ambitious project goes effectively from mining to retail. We were pleased to announce that Signet, one of the world's leading jewelers, had joined us in our pilot in the first half of the year. So that continues to go well. In April, we announced Gem Fair, which is another exciting initiative, another technology-driven initiative where we are piloting at the moment to purchase diamonds from artisanal miners in places where there is no organized purchasing going on and in areas where poverty is tremendously bad. So if we can have some positive impact on people's lives on an artisanal site, as well as obviously secure new supply for De Beers, it's a very exciting opportunity. And we also announced and launched right at the end of May this year, Lightbox, which is our laboratory grown diamond initiative. We've launched it, as I've been at pains to say over the last few months, in response to consumer demand and consumer research. Consumers tell us, and they continue to tell us, that they do see a legitimate place for laboratory grown diamonds, but they're not the same as natural diamonds. And given that we have tremendous production capability in the De Beers Group, we've launched Lightbox, which is a laboratory grown fashion business aimed at the fashion industry. So it's affordable, light, accessible colour, very different to the core business, and that's an exciting initiative for us to be doing too. Worth putting in perspective the investment in Lightbox versus the investment in the rest of the De Beers Group. We said at the time we launched Lightbox that we are in the process of building an expansion facility in Oregon in the United States to allow us to produce more laboratory grown diamonds. The total cost of that is of the order of $90 million, which sounds like a lot of money and clearly shows we're serious. But when you compare that to the total amount of money we're going to invest in the natural business over the next 6 to 7 years, that's something of the order of $10 billion. So we see Lightbox as an exciting adjunct to our business, but really not a business that competes with the core business.